International student who intend to study abroad, this is a video for you to watch, and please, I want to say that you should try to watch this video from the start to the end so that you understand every step that I am talking about. Today we are going to be going to the European Union or to the Schengen zone, and I will be talking about a particular university in this country which is open and available now for you as an international student to drop your application for admissions. Now, I want to take you to the bachelor's degree programs. I equally want you to know that this university has English taught master's program as well as English taught bachelor's degree programs and PhD programs. Now, let's start with the very basics. How is the application process done? For you to do the application, or let's say the application process is a step-by-step procedure of about 8 different steps, and the first step you need to take is you have to first of all take a look at the website, you check the deadlines, you check the requirements, then you check the programs available. This is the very first thing you need to do. All right, please watch this video till the end so you understand all the steps I'm talking about, because I'm going to break them one after the other. After that, I will come back to the deadline. I will talk about the requirements. I will talk about the tuition fee. I will talk about the programs available, so that before you even start clicking the link, you should know what or expect something. Now, the step number 2 is when you already check the deadlines, you check the requirements, you should now open an account. Remember, you are a new student applying to this university, so you need to create an account. When you create the account, you need to fill out the necessary information, fill out your personal data, all right, details from your passport, and of course, you choose a program and apply. This is now step 3. Before I continue with the steps, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Welcome back to our channel. Please, if you are new, subscribe so that we can take the channel to another level. Thank you so much for understanding. Again, if you are watching me for the first time, know that on this YouTube channel, we talk about travel opportunities, study abroad opportunities. All right. Now, let's continue with step number 4. You have to wait for assessment after applying for a program or after filling out the form. All right, filling in your details, applying for a program, you now need to wait for assessment. Normally, assessment takes 2 weeks to come out, and after the assessment, or let's say after the application, you are going to give them 2 weeks, or the university is going to take 2 weeks to assess your files, and if your files are okay, then you will receive an admissions offer. Remember, when you are applying to this university, make sure you fulfill all requirements condition. Make sure you fulfill all recruitment conditions, and of course, make sure you stick to the deadline, because deadline is very important. I will elaborate more about the deadline very soon. Now, step 5, when you receive an offer letter from this university, you are not just going to sit and fold your arms. You need to log in into the online system and accept the offer letter. After you log in and accept the offer letter, you pay your first year tuition deposit in full. You are not paying part of the deposit. You are paying the tuition fee in full. Before I even continue, please let me draw your attention to the fact that most European universities now have increased the tuition fee for 2023-2024 academic season. All right, a lot of things have changed in Europe, and most schools have increased their tuition fee. So when applying to European universities, pay attention to tuition fee, but I will explain more in the minute to come. When you accept the offer letter, you pay your first year tuition deposit. Within 4 weeks, you now need to wait for the next stage, which is going to be the print of, or let me say, the production of your final acceptance offer. And for them to produce you or give you a final acceptance letter, your payment must reflect within the school account. All right, when your payment, or if your payment is confirmed, you are going to receive your final acceptance letter, and of course start your visa process or visa application, or start looking for your visa documents. Please remember that for proof of funds to apply to this particular visa or to apply for this particular visa, you need to check the video that I dropped 2 days ago. All right, I'm talking about proof of funds to study in Poland, because this country I'm talking about is Poland, and the university name is called the University of Wroclaw, located in the city of Wroclaw in Poland. So that is what you should understand. Step 7, you have to be applying for the visa. I want to draw your attention to the fact that the embassy is found in Abuja, Nigeria, and there are some steps you need to take before you apply for the visa. First, you need to book an appointment. You don't go to the embassy like that. You need to get an appointment before you go for visa application. Put this into consideration. Admission started at the University of Wroclaw in Poland on the 1st of February, and it is going to close around the 18th of August. Please make sure you follow the deadlines and do not miss out on anything. For those applying for bachelor's degree and master's degree studies, there is a €20 you have to pay for online application fee. For those applying for PhD programs, you need to pay a €35 for application fee. Now, I will be explaining more to you. After you finish with the visa application, before arriving Poland, make sure your university is aware of the date you are traveling. Remember the Polish embassy, the earlier the better you get an appointment. An appointment sometimes is a very big issue. For those who are not located in Africa, this is a big advantage for you. For those who are located in Africa and would be applying from Nigeria, you need to start as fast as possible. I do not know how the appointment system is. For those who are going to be applying from Egypt and South Africa, good luck to everybody. And I want to tell you that applying to Polish university is almost straightforward. Now, the deadlines include the 1st of February, the admissions portal open. So you can do the online registration as you watch this video. And the last day to apply is the 18th of August, 2023. After that, submitting and the results will be out. After submitting your application, the results will be out. All right. Before that date, you should have applied. Don't waste more time, because if July you have not gotten an acceptance letter to get visa appointment, it's going to be very, very difficult. Guys, 4 weeks after receiving your acceptance letter, you need to pay your tuition fee. Don't waste time. Now, how much is the tuition fee at the University of Wroclaw? For you to study at the University of Wroclaw, for either a bachelor's program, a master's program, or a PhD program, you need to understand that tuition fee begins from 1,650. You have to pay for first year as a bachelor's degree student. You have to pay for second year as a bachelor's degree student. And for some students, their third year is free of charge. Then for master's degree students, you are spending 2 years. For PhD students, you are spending 3.5 to 4 years. So that is what you should know about what you are doing. Some programs, their fees vary from maybe €3,000 to 3.5, while others go up to €4,000. So please verify all this information. And not degree students, when you are applying, make sure you pay attention to legalization, you pay attention to apostille, you pay attention to notification. These words mean different meanings or have different meanings, and you can check all these details on this website. I will link in the video description. And now let's take a look at the programs available. The first programs, or let's say the bachelor's degree programs, include biotechnology, you have business administration, you have European culture, you have criminal justice, you have political science, international relations, journalism, and so many others. Then for master's degree students, you have geology, you have global communication, you have international relations, you have European culture, European studies, you have international culture, medical biotechnology, political history and political science, and so many other programs. All these programs do not have the same date when you are applying for programs at the University of Wroclaw. You need to put an eye on the programs to know everything is on the website. Please do the necessary legalizations that are required before you submit your application and pay your tuition fee on time. Now, these are the process, or these are the courses. And now let's take a look at the required documents. Please remember, I said in one of my videos that I did 4 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, that authentication is when you do your documents at the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Then legalization is when you take them to the embassy. All right, don't forget this too. Now, the required documents for you to apply for this university in Poland, the University of Wroclaw, include legalized high school diploma, legalized high school transcript, all right, certificate of confirmation of access to a university. Then you need to get all of this in your university, in your schools. All the details are on the website. You equally have English knowledge of at least B2. There are some countries that the English has been waived for them. All right, there are some other countries that if you studied in English, like Nigeria and Ghana, you do not need to supply the English proficiency. But if you ask me to be on the safe side, I would say write the English exam. It is going to help you a lot. And please remember to pay attention to those countries that do not need to submit the English exam. The next requirement is your international passport, and it must be valid for at least the duration of the program. All right, the passport size photograph is another document you need, or another requirement. Of course, you need your CV, and again, you need your cover letter, which is more or less like a personal statement or a motivation letter. You need to write why you are applying for the program, why not other countries, and stuff like that. Master's degree students, pay attention to the fact that you may need extra documents like recommendation letters depending on the program you are applying to. And equally remember that when applying to the University of Wroclaw in Poland, some programs have different requirements and some programs have different things written on the website. So this is now your diligence, or do due diligence to verify what is available on the university site. My work is to guide you so that you know what you are doing. Remember, the embassy is in Abuja, Nigeria. Some people will choose to do via the VFS. For those in Turkey, you are going to do through VFLs. Then when you gain admissions, you need to apply for visa in your home country or the country in which you are to migrate to Poland. Now, one of the very important documents is your proof of funds. Watch that video on my channel, guys. Do not miss it out. And remember, I emphasize on the fact that you shouldn't sponsor yourself. Get a sponsor and use two methods. Pay attention to those two methods I mentioned in that particular video on the channel right now for proof of funds to study in Poland in 2023. The video is there. You can check it out and watch it. Guys, this university is open for application. For those of you who have been asking me, Milton, which universities are open in Poland, this is a university you should start applying to. Remember, your documents have to be legalized. Don't say I didn't explain to you. If you have any further thing or anything related to the legalization, drop an email to your university. All right, because if you come asking me, I may not know. But if you have another question, drop it in the comment section of this YouTube channel so that I can reply as fast as possible. This is the end of the video. Till we meet again in another one.